Good morning. It has been a while since I have vlogged, but today we are hopefully finishing up moving into our new home in LA, and I thought while taking you on that journey, we would also answer just a few questions about me and my research. So I'm gonna wake up and get ready to go. Okay, while Eric learns about all of the stuff, I think I should answer my first question, and it's super simple. What program am I in? What's my degree? I'm getting my PhD in Culture and Performance at UCLA in the World Arts and Culture Dance Department. I am a 5th year, and hopefully this is my last year. I'm hoping to graduate in June. Time to finish moving. I did not bring my handstand. How long this is. Next question is, was my research the same from the beginning? And the answer is absolutely not. When I started my PhD program, I wanted to do research on museums in Philadelphia, but UCLA was the only application that I applied to where I even talked about museums. All the other applications that I submitted for a PhD dealt with Black and Mexican racial identity formation and mixed race identity. And so I was really interested in thinking about how Afro-Latinos come together, how Afro-Mexicans specifically imagine themselves in this global racial diasporic sphere, and how does that work once you leave Mexico or once you travel across the diaspora. And nobody accepted me. So the one application where I wrote about museums was UCLA, and even that was again about Philadelphia Museum, one exhibition in particular. And now I look at a kind of decolonial perspective on, I guess, museology and things like that. So no, it did not stay the same at all in any manner of what I was hoping to do. But I do think the work that I do now is really important and really cool, and I still get to work with Afro-Latinos, I still get to work with museums, I still get to work with decolonization, anti-colonialism, so it's still pretty, I don't know, I think it's still pretty cool. Okay, so we've moved all the things into the house. I would show you what it looks like, but it's a hot mess. In a little bit, I'm going to start like cleaning, seaming the floors and things like that. But I thought I'd answer another question about graduate school and me and all of that jazz. And one of the questions was, were you fully funded as a PhD student? No, I wasn't. I actually talk about this a whole lot. I have an entire playlist about grad funding if you're interested in learning about my journey and how to get funded. But I will say this year, my 5th year, I finally was able to earn enough grants to be fully funded. And I do plan on making a video about that. So if you have any questions about being fully funded or how I was able to do that or what my funding packages look like, let me know. But yeah, I did not start off grad school at UCLA fully funded. I was not funded at all. I had very little money. But you know, we made it work, and here we are on the way out, moving into our LA apartment, planning, you know, life beyond education or academia, and that's super exciting. So there's hope for you. There's definitely hope for you. Okay, you can close it. Because it was the last time. Yeah. Also, because you told me last time, well, we're gonna hire movers, so. Last box. Okay, I know there's probably a better way to do what I'm doing. Oops. But I'm just gonna do it by color. Dark colors, light colors, reds and purples, whatever else is next. Okay, so this is kind of the spread. I did mostly focus on color, but this side is more like Afrocentric, then it becomes Latin America, then it becomes museums and artsy fartsy stuff. So yeah, all in all, pretty pleased. Now I just gotta reorganize everything else at the bottom. I forgot to show you what I made for lunch. I made pasta with mushrooms, spinach, sun-dried tomato, some toast, some bread. And now I'm watching some lady cook. So the next question that I think is important, or that somebody asked, is what was the process like when making a committee? Now, I should make an entire video about making a committee, but I would say mine was pretty straightforward. There's not a lot of people in my department that study anything relevant to my research, which is why you should make sure you find a department that has more people that can help you. But there was one person, so they automatically joined my committee. Another person came off a sabbatical and they looked at Indigenous studies and they ended up being my chair. And then I took a lot of classes outside of WACD and ended up finding 2 committee members in the art history department and asked them to join, and they seemed really excited about my research, so that worked out well. Again, I should make a video about it. If that interests you, leave a comment down below. But for me, it wasn't that stressful of a process once I figured out who could help. And then from there, it was kind of just deciding who had what responsibilities for my research. And again, I will talk about that in a future video. Okay, so it is sometime at night, probably like 7:30, 8. I just got done mopping the house, and now I'm going to spend some time writing in my dissertation because I want to graduate. Another question that I got that I think is really important is, what are some of the most important things or things you wish you would have known about grad school before going, or how can I prepare for graduate school? And actually, I think to answer that question, you should probably go to this video next, because that'll take you through all of my best advice. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will see you next week.